Good day guys, Robert Andrew here. I just wanted to check in and drop some thoughts on your minds in terms of faith and fear and a story that happened to me a couple of years back. As a professional sportsman, I was heavily involved in training every single day, and obviously the main fundamentals of being a professional sportsman is having confidence in your abilities. And one of the coaches came to me the one day and he said to me, "Rob, I don't want you to pass a ball." Now rugby, if you know anything about rugby, it's a game that is pretty much fundamentally built around passing the ball accurately at very, very good times. So this was a major problem for me. So I turned around and I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, your passing ability is absolute rubbish. It is so bad that I'd prefer that you'd actually just leave the club and actually go home. That is how bad your passing is. So I'm telling you, you don't have an option. You will not pass the ball. You have one thing, and that's to carry the ball and just run with it. Finished. Doesn't matter. I don't care what happens. You just run with the ball. You don't do anything other than that because your ability is so poor." This made me really, really lose a lot of confidence, this comment that came from this particular individual. And I'm describing it and saying it in a very nice way compared to the way he said it to me. But what I did do is I thought about it, and the next time I came to pass a ball, I had frozen up completely. I'd lost all confidence in my ability. And the reason for that is because what he had spoken over me, it had actually become a reality in my life that I can't pass a ball. In the meantime, I thought I was relatively good before, and yes, I had made a few mistakes prior to the comments that he made. But I had lost all confidence in my skill set. I was shattering with my hands when I was passing. I was freezing up. And it took a long time to really get back on track because of this fear that had been installed into the back of my membrane that if I make a pass, it's not going to work. It's going to fail. It's not going to be a good pass. Under pressure, with the fear in the back of my head, made me completely inaccurate in what I was doing. I completely just failed. So what I did is I took the words of this guy and I said to myself, I can't allow someone else to decide whether my career moves forward or not, or whether my passion goes forward or not. So what I did is I took two players every single day. I had one stand on either side of me, and I'd have one pass the ball from the one side. I would receive the ball and pass it to the other, and then he would pass it back up and down, just to improve my skill set. Now, by practicing that every single day, I was doing over 100 passes every single day, just to encourage my handwork, just to encourage my mental state of mind, because I'd lost everything. I'd lost all my confidence in my ability. And after a couple of weeks, what ended up happening is I ended up breaking through the line in a play, and I had a one-on-one call with another player beside me, and all I needed to do was pass the ball. And I passed the ball against what I had been instructed to do. Because now I had become just a natural instinct because of all the extra training I'd been doing after my hours at work every single day. The coach he didn't say much. He smiled at me and walked off. I wasn't very impressed because I completely went against what he said. But I had no option other than to pass the ball. So in saying that, what I'm saying is that if you have something that has been plowed into your life in terms of fear and it's stopping you, stand up, look at it, really commit to changing it, take yourself, believe yourself, trust in yourself, believe in your capabilities of being amazing in whatever it is that you have fear in. Stand up to it, practice it, get to understand it, get to improve it, ask people around you, and make sure it becomes something that is something you love instead of something that you fear. Thank you.